I am working on, that's the crank pulley. No, what is it? That's the crank pulley. So I was just under there. I took out the crank pulley. That is the water pump pulley. I took it out of, well, this is the one of the belts for the water pump, the one for the alternators down there hanging. We're gonna take it out of timing. We're gonna take the valve cover off soon, and I'm gonna be installing cams. That's the other thing that I'm gonna be installing: aftermarket cams, springs and retainers, so I can make more power. So I'm excited for that. For now, at least the radiator and the fan setup, that is finished. The only thing missing was to connect the fans and what else? I only fill the radiator with coolant, and that should be it. So happy for that. Finally some progress. Now I'm gonna keep on working on taking the whole timing belt and the pulleys, taking that off so we can remove the cam gears, take the cams off and the springs and retainers.
That shit.
Look at the balance shaft belt.
Meow.
Go on. This guy meowing over here. We taking this shit apart. We're about to take out the timing belt, and look what we find. I got lucky this shit didn't jump timing. Hey. Fucking balance shaft belt ripped to pieces over here. Man, so lucky this thing didn't jump time. Anyways, these are the cams that came off of Addie's car. FP3s are gonna be going into my car. Man, I got so lucky. I didn't even know. See, if I wouldn't have been doing this, I had no idea that this belt broke and it was rubbing inside the bottom timing belt cover. It completely shredded, and I got lucky that it didn't jump time, and I fucked up my head. Bent the valve or some shit. Trying to get this cam gears off. Bolts are really hard. I got the first cam out. The one that goes in here. Cam gears off. It took forever taking the cam gears off. These things were super tight. I don't think they've ever been taken off. So Jack's working on getting the last. What is that called? What is this thing?
Cap.
The cap. The cam cap off. It's stuck, and yeah. And I got new cam seals because that thing is hard as a rock. It's supposed to be like a rubber seal. It's all brittle and super hard. It's about damn time we changed it. So I'm gonna try to pry these off later and get the new cams in there. So finally got the fucking cams, the cam gears, the cams, everything off, all the stock stuff off. Look, put them all in the box. Those are the cam caps, rocker arms, the lifters, pretty much the head. Now what's next is the springs and the retainers. I'm gonna be upgrading those to the Kiggly Racing, or I don't know which ones I'm getting. Not the drag ones, but not the street ones. I think they're the racing ones. And the FP3 cams, I'm gonna be putting those on. One thing I came to find out now that I'm in here, this head has been, you see that welding in the corner? Something happened and it's been patched up. I had no idea, so I'm finding things out. This motor was put in by the previous owner. What else? The seals on the cam seals have never in their life been replaced. These things are hard as rock. Look, it's even cracked right there. I'm surprised that thing wasn't leaking. Whatever, I got new seals to go in there, so I'm making some progress now. Day 2 of assembling this thing. Yesterday was mostly disassemble. We removed the springs. These are the high pressure Kiggly springs and retainers that are going to be going into my car. Right here we have, these two are the cams that are going to be going in my car. These are the ones that I removed. These are the stock ones. These are FP3s, which I believe are equivalent to like, I think they're bigger than 272s. They might be 278, if that's even a thing, or 280s. I'm not exactly sure. And I need to double check on that. Here we have, this is obviously my motor, my head. These are the stock springs and retainers. I just removed the spark plugs. We're getting ready to remove these springs and retainers, put the other ones in, drop the cams in, and start assembling everything. Gotta get the, well, after the cams go in, all of this hardware needs to go back in, which are the cam caps, the, what are these things called? I always forget the names of shit. The lifters. There's a lifter, rocker arms, and then the cam gears, and then everything, the rest of the pulleys, the crank pulley, the water pump pulley, and all the belts, timing belt, water belt, alternator belt with the crank, and all that crap. Putting it back in timing, then tuning the car for the new cams to hopefully wake this baby up, that turbo right there. And yeah, a lot of work still left. Fuck, I didn't realize how much was still left. Okay, whatever, back to work. Difference, brown, titanium. These are the new ones. That's the stock shit. Okay, finally, all the springs and retainers have been changed to the high pressure ones. All of them have been installed, and we took out all the weak stock ones. Now to install the cams. Finally starting to look like a motor again. I was just crawled under there for like the last half an hour trying to get the lower timing belt cover on. The water pump pulley, the crank pulley down there, timing belt, the cam gears are on, timing belt obviously, valve cover, Freddy hooked me up, installed the catch can, which I didn't have before, much needed catch can, so that's good. I need to put the motor mount right now. Oh, you can't really see much. The lower timing belt cover. Upper timing belt cover is gonna come out next here. Then the engine mount here. Now I just need to finish tightening this thing. Connect the fan, fill the coolant, and I think it should be ready to fire up. Wow. Oh God, I'm so excited. This has taken a while. There's a lot of work done this weekend. Okay, let me finish this shit up. Finally, this thing is back together. Getting ready to fire it up. Just testing it out.